guys, and welcome to this next vlog. Remember I've done part 1 of the Piccadilly line? Well, today I am doing part 2, which completes then the whole line of the Piccadilly line. As Jeff Marshall will say, big shout out to Jeff, tick. So without further ado guys, please join me as I conclude the Piccadilly line Ride the Tube series. Let's crack on. Right, okay, so looking at what they have to offer here at Cockfosters, which is at the beginning of the Piccadilly line. Let's get across the road and not get run over. It's just a bunch of average shops. I think that might be a pub, Miracles. And then yeah, just an average bunch of shops really guys. Like I suppose you get anywhere near a station parade. But down there is interesting. It looks like further down now it goes into dark countryside woodland. So of course, let's get a picture of the station. Did it here. I'll go past. Then got a 384 bus parked further down, and then here, neat little feature, again parking run over. Big randle on the bus shelter and stairwell to the station as well. You'll see it looks like there's a countryside bus that stops at this stop. 610 298 384 terminates here by the looks of it. And the 298 goes to Potter's Bar, which is apparently only 11 minutes up the road guys. As I thought. Get a bus to Luton from here, a private bus. It's a 610 and a 612, but countryside buses only run to about 9-10 o'clock in the evening for that price. But yeah, it's handy to know. A 10-11 minute ride to Potter's Bar. And obviously a school bus. So interesting. And then obviously down the side here you've got this unique big randall again. There's a church down there. Cockfosters. What's there? And then that's how I'm going to get across this road. So quickly show you from here folks. I'll zoom in. Another entrance there where it's for basically people that need to use the lift. So safety first. Obviously I've come up by that way, but I'm going to use the foot tunnel come in here. But handy to know that if you ever want to go to Potter's Bar and you don't want to pay all those national rail fares and stuff like that, if you want to take time out, you can take a trip out to Cockfosters at the end of the Piccadilly line and then pick up a bus that takes about 10-11 minutes guys. So yeah, so I'm going to go back under here now. Now, foot to note, guys, that Cockfosters' design was designed by the same person that designed Uxbridge. It is a very similar and same design. it weren't for the station name, you'd be confused, thinking that you're in the same place. Again. It's paid to go through. Catching up my leaving. Good screenshot. We have a Randall here.
Not yet.
That one is arrived. This one's going to Rayners Lane. So like I said before, 1973 stock. Obviously, as I told you on the history of the Piccadilly line, or the different stocks that they had. This is a 6-car train. The new ones that are waiting to be tested to run on the line will be something like a 7, 8, maybe 9 car train. So let's get on the train so we don't miss it. And today we're going to ride to the line. We're here at Cockfosters. Where's my finger? Sort of hands over. So Cockfosters. And planning on time, because you appreciate I've got children to pick up from school. I will ride it to Holborn. If there's still plenty of time, I will try and ride it to connect to Earls Court. But we'll see how we do for time, guys. So let's get a screenshot. Okay. So let's take a seat. And when the train is ready to depart, I will be right back. Okay guys, so we're now off, and I'll try and see if I can get the shelter. Yeah, just about got the shelter. That train she's pulled in. We're now leaving Cockfosters. Next station is Oakwood. Little fascinating fact, guys.
Next station is Oakwood.
Little fun fact for you guys. Oh, and here's the Cockfosters depot over the back there. I'll say little fun fact for you guys. Obviously, I had to get up here on the train. I noticed that Southgate at this end is the only station that is underground. You'll see for yourselves, guys. There you go, Cockfosters depot with a load of 73 stock parked up in there. I was kind of hoping to get a picture at least, or a video of the new 24 stock in testing, but after the news report recently apparently about the trains don't fit tunnels or something, they're going to decide whether to rebuild the structure of the train or widen the tunnels. I ain't got a clue. Controversial, something I won't put myself into, but all I'm going to say is when I was younger, probably teenager, and they introduced the 92 two stop to the Central Line, they had the same or similar issue about trains fitting tunnels, and then they just had to do preparation work with winding the tunnels. I hope for they do the same with the Piccadilly line. They just widen the tunnels, because otherwise that's going to be even longer wait and more money going to cost you to rebuild the trains. Anyway, Oakwood. Get a roundel. Get a roundel.
This is Oakwood. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
Train going northbound to Cockle. Again, as you know guys, when I do these Ride the Tube series, when it starts getting a bit more fuller, out of respect for fellow passengers on the train, so not everyone wants to be videoed, I will start videoing myself more. But in the meantime, while it's above ground as well.
The next station is Southgate.
Right guys, this is exactly what I mean. Southgate. So to note, during the last visit, the Euro Cup, because obviously we've done really well, they temporarily named this station after Gareth Southgate.
Southgate. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
One station underground. Next station down on this road. We've got 3 platforms, obviously for the trains terminating there as well.
This is Arnos Grove. This is a Piccadilly line service to
Right, okay guys, so it's starting to fill up now, and like I said, respect for other people, not everyone wants to be filmed, so you've got my face I'm afraid, but still riding the tube. So the next station, it will be Downs Green.
Just been closed our red signal, folks. Currently there's one train go before us, so we should be on the move shortly.
Right, so we're just waiting to go. Okay, so we're on the move now.
the next station is Downs Green.
Okay folks, so this is where we're now going to go underground and remain underground all the way. Because I'll be alighting at Earls Court, which completes then the Piccadilly line right in the tube series. But obviously, as you know from my first part of this video, we'll be then come above ground for Barons Court onwards. Turnpike Lane, Manor House, Finsbury Park, Arsenal, Holloway Road, Caledonian Road, King's Cross St Pancras, Russell Square, Holborn, Covent Garden, Leicester Square, Piccadilly Circus, Green Park, Hyde Park Corner, Knightsbridge, South Kensington and Gloucester Road before getting off at Earls Court. Go around here, healthy judges. The Manor House, walking distance, you can change for London Overground services. At Finsbury Park, you change for the National Rail and Victoria Line. Caledonia Road again, walking distance, you change for the Overground. King's
The next
Cross,
station is Woodgreen.
When you see something that looks unusual, speak to a member of staff or text British Transport Police on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
just fun idea, innit? But anyway, yeah, so as I say, yeah, King's Cross St Pancras, change for Circle, Hammersmith City, Metropolitan, Northern Lines, Victoria Lines, and trains to Gatwick and Luton airports. Holborn, change for the Central Line. Leicester Square, change for the Northern Line. Piccadilly Circus changed for the Bakerloo line. Green Park, you changed for the Jubilee and Victoria lines. South Kensington changed for the Circle and District line. Earls Court, you changed for the District line. Hammersmith, you changed for the Circle, District and Hammersmith and City lines. Acton Town, you changed for the District line. Then on the Heathrow, there's no changeovers until you get to the airport, where you can change for National Rail and Elizabeth lines. Up to Rayners Lane and Uxbridge. At Ely Common, change for District line. Park Road walking distance, change for the Central line. Sudbury Hill walking distance, change for National Rail. Rayners Lane, change for the Met line. And I don't know why, but Uxbridge, it should be labelled that you also change for the Met line because it's just the same track, but I suppose there's a reason for it. Now the walking distance lines is where they call it intergate connections. So you tap out and then you get a set time boundary where you can tap in, and the next set of gates at the other station where you won't be charged because you just change the trains. Okay, so we'll green.
Green. This is a Piccadilly line.
As I say to you guys, just waiting for the train to move. Okay, we've been held up at the moment, guys. So when we're in the move, I'll be right back.
The next station is piccadilly. This is Manor House. This is a Piccadilly line service.
Okay, just getting around there, guys.
The next station is Finsbury Park. Change for the Victoria Line and National Rail services.
I was going to say, fun fact about the Arsenal, they used to have the Arsenal football stadium now. Obviously it got changed to, it used to be called Calypso Road and it was changed to the Arsenal. Even though the stadium's moved to the Emirates, which is more closer to the Victoria Line stations now than the Piccadilly lines, they obviously kept the name. But what I go with, my father used to work on the underground before he retired, and he said that match days at Arsenal were horrendous. And the crowd could clean out for the football days, you see. But yeah, so there you go, there's a little bit of knowledge there, you know. And another fun fact, along this part of the line they had to realign the Piccadilly line because they're building the Victoria line. Supposed to be correct. So anyway, you go straight across and you get on the Piccadilly line going southbound. Victoria going southbound, big one. And the same if you go northbound, going to Victoria going southbound, northbound.
This is Finsbury Park. Change here for the Victoria Line and National Rail services. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
I can't get around it because it's tucked behind the door. Like you see there, says Finsbury Park on the signage there. But the actual round I wanted to get is
Well, to just get on there to regulate the I'm not sure if it's too much wrong going on.
although, hang on, let's see if I can get one. I'll feel around it, but I'll be able to do guys. Excuse me. Okay guys, so next station is Arsenal. Don't worry Pat, I've got a video coming up for
Station
you mate.
is Arsenal.
Well, I'll try to put all these clips together. Different stations. Just realised I need to shave, sorry folks. Here for the content I give out, not my looks. Oh, perfect.
This is Arsenal. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
What it used to be called before they changed the name. There you go, Calypso Road, fantastic.
The next station is Harry Road.
best I can do in
This
this
is a
situation.
Piccadilly line service to Wales Lane.
All the old Leslie Green tiling.
The next station is Caledonia Road.
So next stop is Caledonia Road. Caledonia Road. Back on the approach, it's starting to get busy now. Nav entrance zone 1,
The next
central London
station
area.
is King's Cross St Pancras. Change for the Victoria, Northern, Hammersmith and City, Metropolitan and Circle lines, and national and international rail services. A light for the Royal National Institute of the Blind.
bit of stretch of tunnel, folks. Okay, folks, we're now coming into King's Cross St Pancras. See if I can get around with behind me because it's going to be a busy station now. No rounders for it, folks.
This is King's Cross St Pancras. Change here for Victoria, Northern, Hammersmith and City, Metropolitan and Circle lines, and national and international rail services. A light here for the Royal National Institute of the Blind. This is a piccadilly line service to Wales Lane.
can't get around also, folks.
Whinged about the partners, and now the view from the business is the partners realistically would be able to
The British Museum.
Russell Square's the next stop. I'd say these trains now are getting really filled up, folks. Okay, so we're at Russell Square, guys. Where the trains are getting really packed, it's very hard for me to pick up handles now, I'm afraid.
Right here, the British Museum. This is a Piccadilly line service to Lincoln's Lane.
Isn't it silly that you have to, isn't it silly that it goes like, it looks really
Oh yeah.
That's the bit that I was confused about.
Yeah.
And now you were saying, yeah, we're going around the circus, like, now we're going that way, like, we're not just So, all the way to the start, that's
The other way.
that way. All the way to that way is
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we're off. Next station's Holborn. At Holborn, you have the little shuttle lines run between Holborn and Aldwych. Due to lack of passenger use, they closed it in 1994. Same time they closed it a bit
Next
longer.
station is Holborn. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Change for the Central.
Wrong place. I'm on the tube bus.
Holborn.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Holborn. Change here for the Central line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Maynard's Lane.
Line stopped to go, guys. And then we've completed the Piccadilly line.
Well, I can just, as long as I have a train to Whistler. You might be the
The next station is Piccadilly.
the London Transport Museum. Where? Which one?
It's obviously on there, the tube price, it's not on this one.
I think it's on central. The central one is the green one.
I probably get the tube when I'm like travelling around. And then when I want to go past, I'll probably get a new one.
Alright, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Right.
That's fine, right. Just need to
There we go,
let you
golden
know
boys.
Says Covent Garden. This is a Piccadilly line service to Williams Lane.
maybe I'll do the quiz. I can do the quiz tonight when we get home. Yes. If not, no.
The next station is Leicester Square. Change for the Northern Line. This is Leicester Square. Change here for the Northern Line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Williams
How
Lane.
do I get it?
Completely on £250,000, not a £5 e-gift.
The next station is Piccadilly Circus. Change for Piccadilly Line.
We're at Piccadilly Circus. Okay, so the next station is Green Park, guys.
The next station is Green Park. Change for the Jubilee and Victoria lines. Alight for Buckingham Palace.
Nope, can't get around you guys, I'm afraid, sorry.
This is Green Park. Change here for the Jubilee and Victoria lines. This is a Piccadilly line service to Williams Lane. station is Hyde Park Corner.
When you see something that looks unusual, speak to a member of staff or text British Transport Police on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Again, apologies.
This is Hyde Park Corner. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
Actually, guys, I've been quite fortunate to keep filming this way. It must mean that during the daytime, most people at work, it's just holiday makers and tourists and stuff. Or like myself having a day off. Yeah, otherwise this would be around all the time. 6 weeks holidays coming up. That's why I thought getting my Rider Tube series out of the way, guys. Because the one I've got left to do is the Metropolitan at the North End line, which is Amersham, Watford and Chesham. But I can easily do that anytime because it's not going to affect anything.
The next station is Knightsbridge. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Knightsbridge is the next station, guys.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Knightsbridge. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rayners Lane.
Okay, so the next station is South Kensington.
Station is South Kensington. Change for the District and Circle lines. A light for the museums and the Royal Albert Hall. This is South Kensington. Change here for the District and Circle lines. A light here for the museums and the Royal Albert Hall. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rains Lane.
Okay guys, the next station is Gloucester Road. And then as Courtwell we'll be getting off to say that I've completed the Piccadilly line.
Gloucester Road. Change for the Circle line. This is Gloucester Road. Change here
Gloucester
for
Road.
the Circle line. This is a Piccadilly line service to Rains Lane. Change for the District.
Okay guys, so we're Earl's Court now. Screenshot, and then I'll get a footage of the train leaving. There she goes guys, off to Rains Lane. Right guys, well, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog of riding the Piccadilly line part 2 of this series. Between Cockfosters back to Earl's Court. As I say, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification bell when I release some videos like this and similar video content. Anyway, that is tick on the Piccadilly line, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye bye.